Good morning. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Tuesday, the 9th of September, 2025. So we're starting here with the synoptic at lunchtime yesterday, and we had quite a nice day out in the airfield yesterday. There's one sort of big shower at lunchtime. But apart from that, there was some good soaring to be had, and there was quite a few cross countries done. So if we run this through midnight last night and into lunchtime today, you can see there's a series of low pressures lying out in the North Atlantic with a high pressure down forming over the Azores. And that's kind of driving, excuse me, a series of fronts towards the country. The first being an occlusion, which is going to arrive at some time later on this afternoon or this evening. If we run that on through midnight tonight, you can see that occlusion lying across Wales and the West Country at midnight, and then by lunchtime tomorrow it's gone through, and we're in this area behind the occlusion in front of the warm front. And I think there's going to be a fair bit of weather, a series of lines of showers and rain coming through tomorrow. But back to today, and we have a quick look at the SATPIC. We're reasonably void of clouds to the east, and to the west it's starting to build up. You can see the frontal systems on there, and any showers that are involved in those fronts that are coming our way. The rain radar confirms that. Looking out to the west, there's a fair amount of rain there. It's not going to be with us until probably about 8 o'clock tonight, I think, but it is coming. Here's the rain forecast. So if we run that through, you can see there's one or two showers in the local area coming up from the south coast. Hopefully we won't be affected by too many of those. And you can see that band of rain moving by sort of tea time, well past Yeovil and coming towards the Isle of Wight and Lasham. And as I say, about 8 o'clock tonight, that's probably going to be around this area. So moving on to the Odium TAF, it's only valid up until about 1 o'clock this afternoon. So I'll just refresh that just to see if there has been an update in the last few minutes. No. So this morning they're forecasting 2104 knots, cavalcade. The 30% chance up until about 7 o'clock this morning, it was down to 6 kilometres. With a bit of mist around. 30% chance that between 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock this afternoon, visibility down to 7 kilometres in showers and rain. I've gone upwinds to the Southampton Airport TAF, which is just an hour old, and that is valid up until about 4 o'clock this afternoon. Variable 2 knots, greater than 10k visibility, few at 2,500 feet, and then becoming between 9 o'clock and lunchtime 180 11 knots, with a 30% chance that between 10 o'clock and 4 o'clock visibility down to 6 kilometres in showers and rain. The spot winds to the north of us, 1,000-foot wind, 170.20, same at 2,000 feet, 180.25 at 5,000 feet. And to the south of us, we're looking at 180.20 knots at 1,000 and 2,000 and 190.25 knots at 5,000. Windy, this is 10 o'clock in the morning, straight southerly. If we go through until 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it's gone round to have a bit of east in it. So that's going to basically put us on runway 16 today. The local Met Office forecast for this area concurs with that almost. It doesn't go around southeasterly until about 7 o'clock, according to them. But it is going to be 10 knots gusting into the 20s up to 25 knots around about lunchtime. GFS temperature-wise are forecasting about 20 degrees centigrade at lunchtime today, with the dew point down around about 7. So there's a reasonable split there. Looking at the temperature right now at Lasham, we'll just update that. We've got 12 centigrade and a dew point of 10, so just 2 degree split. But I'm sure once the sun gets on the ground properly, those two temperatures will start to move apart. The camera on the south side looking west shows a southerly flow, and we've already got some low-level cumulus, so it is lifting moisture into the air at this time. Potential flight distance out of Lasham today is quite reasonable to the north. Um, so we should get one or two going off cross country today, I would imagine. And looking at the cross section, we've got thermal strengths up to about 4 knots, with heights up to about 3,500 feet above sight, and maybe 4,000 feet at best in the middle of the afternoon. Top Meteo, again, showing potential flight distance best to the north and out into East Anglia. And if we then have a look at the thermal heights, starting in this area around about, I would say, 11 o'clock at the earliest. And if you do manage to get away and get off to the north as quick as you can, because it's going to get a lot better there by the looks of it. There's probably going to be a fair bit of sea air in along the south coast all day, and that could well come in as far as Lasham and affect the soaring here. Yeah, so if you do manage to get away, make good use of it. No times then to the southeast of us, Rushmore or Faring flares for the next few days, through until the 3rd of October. 19 is Barton Stacey, again flares both day and night through until the 30th of September. And just to the north and west, West Ilsley paragliders, they're winch launching up to at least 1,000 feet. So let's move on then to the local airfield briefing. We'll start with the glider bookings. We've got 2 K21s on a 5-day course. We've got 1 K21 on booked flying, 1 on the casual list. So K13 available for trial lessons. I've still to make a decision on whether they're going to go ahead because of the gusting winds, but that decision should be made in the next half an hour. And there's 4 people on the casual list, and we do need an instructor, please, to come and help out. There is single seat availability, and the simulator is available as per usual. Mountain soaring expedition in October. There's still places on week 3 from the 19th to the 25th. So if you want to go along, you can have a chat with the office and book yourself a place. Nothing to report on 2XL movements at this time. So the general situation is there's a series of low pressures in the Atlantic. There's an occluded front to the west of us. There's southerly flow across the UK, light winds and frequent showers. I'm still going to ask you to land well into the field on runway 16 today because of the possibility of the gusting from the showers. And we're on runway 16, cables on the grass to the east. Instructors, please do not brief at the front of the queue, and please be ready when the cable or tug arrives. So here's your setup today. Launch point vehicle on the hard on 16, winching to the east on the grass, air towing to the west on the grass, and both left-hand, right-hand circuits landing into the field. That's it for me today. Have a great day's flying. Enjoy yourselves, and please keep it safe.